Don't swear.
You don't want me telling Phil what I really think?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I've got like 6 council meetings out here in Christmas, and
Still going strong.
on the same chip.
See, my chip's on for like 1 gig or something.
There's a 68 something.
Yeah, that's an awesome machine. Awesome machine. And takes a good picture. Well, both of them. Even the one I got takes a good picture. And you can go through there and take steals off of it.
Yeah, I know how.
They're doing that with cell phones now.
I don't know how to do it, but it does it.
If you take a video of something with your cell phone now, you can pick what you want and just take a picture. You know, pull a picture out of that video sequence.
Well, it's recording your voice, so.
Oh,
No, well, it's better than let it go.
Mr. Strauss would be like, what's that noise? That's a fire chief.
You gotta play Hillbilly Cheese.
Which one?
You know,
When I was in the Army, they changed the music of the visiting dignitaries because it was like in 86, 87. Anyway, it was basically sending the clowns was the music they were playing. And somebody finally looked up the composer and it was, they changed it. Somebody will always figure it out.
Yeah.
So I was trying to think of what the name of it was, but it was. Oh man! I watched that movie the other day about 3 o'clock in the morning with old Sousa. Made the Sousa phone and. My son played the sousaphone in bands.
Turn his phone off. I left mine out in the car. That way I won't have to worry about it.
I left mine at home.
But I'll probably have a message when I get out there for the day. I need to go and pick something up at the grocery store.
I told you, that's what my wife does. She sends me the list.
Adjustments, and I've never seen anything like it. It's a big piece of. If we can't piece of aluminum, it's just 7 levels. At 3 different levels, and it's a magnet that you stick to the back of your car, and then you can check exactly.
You know what I seen on the lake yesterday?
I've never seen
I saw a girl on one of those blow-up mattresses.
Try to do some research on it.
And she was, if you're going up 315,
See one like it.
she was probably
$91.
200 yards out, and she was between the 2 banks of land. Which, I mean, she can do it if she wants to, but man, a boat come through there and not see her?
Well, see, I used to have a buoy off my boathouse there. For to try to keep people off the
Yeah.
water. Because, I mean, they come from here in that water at that corner. Flying.
I've got a state pressure tester for cats.
He's here. I saw him on
I was going to say, I saw him.
Anyways, if you raise it up, you can take the radiator. Read the pressure in the radiator.
No, John's sister, she could be my dog.
Unfortunately, it turns out that one
His youngest.
the family advice.
mayor's gonna be a little fashionably late.
He's out there.
Is he out there?
Outside, pull up in that mothership. You know what a mothership is? That's your favorite vehicle, right? Mothership. Have you ever seen
Last
the
10
movie
years.
where the big ships comes in? Richard Dreyfuss, when the spaceships were flying around the small ones, and then the mothership come in, and that's the house. It's sort of like Independence Day. Okay. Well, that's the ones that burn all the fuel, John. I thought you know what that was. You're all dead, is right?
I'm trying to get him to give me a Hummer and he won't do it.
That's right.
I want
You
one
need
so
to do
bad.
that, John, because see, that Hummer will really burn the gas. You need to
See, I
come
want
over
to
the
get up
cost.
to Colorado and not worry about people running into it.
It burns a lot of gas.
I know, I know exactly, it gets 12 miles to the gallon.
That's right, John, you hear that?
Looking forward to
That
it.
Hummer.
Looking forward to it.
More gas I burn, the better he.
Get that, what is it, one of them got like 400 or something, where it burns more gas?
Set of squares, or is it $1 a square? I got $1. I can
He's
get a
not gonna
square.
get me when I can eat that.
No, but thank you.
I don't know about it, see, he made me sure. Yeah, like that.
No, Chief, you're not in here.
It doesn't matter whether all that is.
Let's go through it, will you?
You remember the time it'd be me and you down here in the meeting? Remember that?
Yeah.
You sat in the chair over there in the corner and I sat on this side.
Yeah.
Smoothed up that since then, hasn't
Yeah, the chair's out.
Yeah, chairs are just.
it? There's more than two, oh, wait a minute, Ray was here, Ray was good. I
Yeah.
think he was the other one.
Well, if you
That was
judge,
it though, right?
if you judge the city council by the attendance they could turn out, Coffee City would be right at top of the bunch of anyone's I've ever seen. And we're lucky if we have 3 people in there.
I'm good for this one then, right? Okay, so you're talking about the next one, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, since this thing started, I want to ask a question. You know that hole you got up there that you're drilling all of the brush in? Since we're gonna have to maintain these roads around here, and I noticed that a lot of these trees that died in the last drought are falling on the city streets. Since the city technically don't have a burn place, we need to strike up a deal with the connection to Coffee City and work out a deal to where we can bring these trees over there and maybe have some sort of a effort to a day to where we pick up the fallen trees and bring them over there to burn them. What do you think about that? No? Why? You're in Coffee City, don't separate yourself now.
We'd have to vote on it.
Say what?
We'd have to vote on it.
We? No, you
No,
in the
private
city.
they would have to vote on it, because we don't own the property.
But the subdivision
I
is
tell you
Coffee
what.
City. They do not want to discern
We'll get
between
the
Coffee
discussion
City
right now,
and
and we'll put you in
us.
seat of that. Hey, we'll put you in seat of that, take care of it.
You want me-
And you let us know what you find out.
You want me to
help
Let
you?
me get on to our other business though.
Mr. Gollison, you want me to help you before he calls it to order?
They're asleep.
You want me to help you?
There's trees falling
It's
right
easy.
now. Wait a minute. you-
No, no.
Mr.
We need
Wabashon,
to address this now.
You're discussing something.
it's illegal in the state of Texas to transport trees and foliage and other debris from one site to another.
Good enough.
Oh,
Call this meeting
Just letting you
order
know.
at 6:08. Roll call, Angela.
Mayor Tony Moore,
Him here.
Mayor Pro Tem John Graham,
Here.
Council members Lee Ferris,
Here.
Mike Abishon, Pam Drost,
Here.
and Darlene Jordan.
She has an excused absence. Okay, I declare we do have enough for a quorum. consider and act upon minutes from the July 9th city council meeting. I'll put mine up here, I don't want to get mine mixed up.
Turn away.
That's what I'm saying, my hair might get turned. I had a trip 20 years ago. Okay.
What was this, Adam Gonzalez being concerned about Briarwood Page being annexed? I must have missed that conversation.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Why was he raising concerns over that?
Don't worry about it.
Does that mean you handled it there?
Don't mean it's coming.
I make a motion, we accept the minutes as written. I'll second that.
There's been a motion and second that we accept the minutes from that meeting. Now, questions, all in favor?
Aye.
Hey, Alan.
How are you?
We walked right in on time.
That's right.
Unanimous, Angela.
Keep my eye out on you.
You know you gotta do that. Consider that upon check written register for the month of July. Well, by the way, while you're doing the check written register, that's something that you council people should know. That specs or whoever it is that bought out Centennial, that we'll be paying monthly, not quarterly, not the cluster that we went through trying to get Centennial to pay us and then they missed quarter. So for those of you inquiring minds that are always looking on the internet trying to figure out what we make every month, it should be steady now. It should be steady. It should level out. Thanks so far, Chief.
I hope so.
I want to ask you a question about that.
Well, no, we ain't one. I'm just information for you.
No, but I need some information.
It ain't got to do with this.
Well,
We'll talk about that.
it was pertaining to be paying these bills.
Right.
What I'm asking about is when the trustee was appointed for that liquor store that probably went into protective bankruptcy, I've often wondered whether, most times bankruptcy will take the monies that are available and dispense them until they are spent. Regardless, if your bill was $10,000, you may end up with $500. Are they doing that to us, or did the comptroller, it has a comptroller in the state of Texas power over the IRS, the bankruptcy court, to where we get what was due us in taxes?
Put it like this, we've got a person in the comptroller office that feels our pain and he works with us.
But are we getting the full amount, or is the
I'm
trustee
not
reducing
finishing.
that?
And yes, we got paid.
Well,
Yeah.
Question about 33, 34, 35.
Go ahead, Angela.
33, 34, and 35 paid off the IRS.
Oh, that's on down the road.
Is that all?
That's it. It's over. Hopefully, it's over. That was the second bill that I got when I became mayor, and it was for $60-something thousand. The first one was a fire engine. The second day, Angela gave me that bill for no arrest. It's over, as far as we know.
so it's taken, what, 2.5 years to
Pay it off.
pay the bills off?
We decided to go ahead and pay it off because we got our check out of Centennial. We decided to pay it off to cut all that interest and penalties out. So we paid them off. That should be into our calculation.
37, is that for?
Mayor and the fire chief, that's
The fire chief needed some radios, got some of that 911 communication stuff and all that kind of crap. He needed the money, so we loaned it to him. That was a loan.
Does that put us up to date on our communications equipment? All that need to be updated?
Yes, sir.
It had
We're gonna be,
Had to be updated by a certain,
by October the 13th, we're gonna be done probably by the end of this month.
okay, so right there what we need to do.
We're gonna be ahead, actually, Forestry Service is the one that's behind.
That's where you can communicate with all the districts on the same type of, it they all have to be on the same type of.
Yes, sir, and plus some of it went from, they changed the band from 25 megahertz to 12.5 megahertz. But yeah, we do have a set amount of frequencies we have to have in there to be compliant, and we have those. Now we're just reducing the bandwidth.
Yes, Lynn, your pumps been ordered, okay?
That's exactly right, thank you. Still elaborate on that?
No. Just go ahead.
40 PC warehouses. We have something, we went from 300 something, $300 to $400 a month to 714 this month on computers.
Okay, that was for backup, cleanup, clear logs, clear notifications, check backups for storm.
You were ready for that one.
Yeah, because I knew, I was like, I think y'all are gonna ask about that one.
It's all be cheaper, part-time.
And the attorney, Angela, that 1250, was that for the trials we had, the jury trials?
No.
That's the
not
quarterly
for-
pay, right?
Oh, So this has nothing to do with that?
Yeah, we haven't got that one yet.
We haven't, yeah.
I didn't even know he was on a retainer. I thought we hired him as needed.
Yeah, I did it, I did. You done yet?
Accept the check written register.
I'll accept that.
Are you second? Been a motion and second, we accept check reading register. Any further question, all in favor?
Aye.
Got three up, Angela. All right. Town hall meeting if necessary. Last month, we had a spectacle in here. That will not happen again. Not in this forum, not in the city council meeting. It will not happen again. Now, if you two opposing sides or opposing people, whatever y'all want to duke it out and get it on, let me know. I'll set up a town hall meeting. But that will not happen in this venue again. We're going to get in here and conduct city business and get out of here. Now, one side is going to attack another side or whatever. It's not going to happen, not on my watch. That's not going to happen again. So if you want a town hall meeting, you want somewhere you want to duke it out, you want to hold a debate, I don't care. I'll set it up. I won't moderate it, but I'll set it up. So that's why you got town hall meeting on that. That was just for your information. That won't happen again. I'll hit the gavel wheel. I'll go home. All right, community center. We made the first on the final payment community center. Now I know that's kind of, okay, let me put you like that. That check right by Angela's bun in the back of her head, that check right there is for $24,000 and something. All we owe is another $24,000 and change, and we will be through with the minimum requirement as far as the community center is concerned. We will be through with it. It is in the bank right now, thanks to the Economic Development Board. They gave us the $24,000 and something. It's in the bank right now. We're just waiting on them to finish the building, and that will be that. We'll be through with the minimum to get the state out of our hair, and as your next administration comes in, you can fill in the building as you see fit. But we will have 2 bathrooms, a male and female bathroom, a shower, and a utility room. Correct, Fire Chief?
Yes, ma'am.
The sheetrock's in there. The plumber's been working all weekend. He wakes me up in the morning to come and open it up for him. And then he wakes the fire chief up at night to come and lock it up. So the plumbing is almost done. The only thing really left is for them to put the sheetrock in there, and we'll be able to host the opening. There will be an opening, but I'm not going into that right now. But I plan on throwing a bottle of champagne and busting it up against the wall. I mean, that fit just about right for the situation. But anyway, that's the update on community center. It is coming along great. So as a matter of fact, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, the fire chief has a meeting with the engineer and/or the head person from Stonebridge, just to make sure that we are all on the same schedule. We backed up on the schedule some because of the plumber. He had other obligations. Lack of communication between the plumber and Stonebridge. But they should get back on schedule, and that building should be through within the next 20 days.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're shooting for, 20 days.
Yeah, I think it's like 14 days, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're shooting for. the house minimum done. Then all the cosmetic stuff that we plan on doing, maybe staining the concrete, get some other things, you know, that'll come along. But just so you know where your buck's going. Ms. Inell Lewis, she'll still be the first one that we're gonna let rent that before Lee Farris gets in with his new rental plan. We're gonna let her have it free for whatever she wants. And also, we have started repairs on her road. Correct, Fire Chief?
Yes, Mayor.
We have started repairs on her road. Her road was the only one that was missed by the county. And I see why, because I never knew anybody lived down that road. So we're taking upon ourselves to fix that road. So we have started repairs on the road. So when I make a statement, every road in Coffee City was fixed, I didn't know that hers wasn't, because I didn't know it existed.
What street is that?
4220.
What is the name? See, he calls out
4220.
You know what Frank Ross said? And you going around the curve, well, you could go straight. That's what she lived down there. I didn't even know anybody lived down there. I think it says dead end or something. I never went down there. Yeah.
How bad was the road?
Pretty tough. Pretty messed up. We used, what, 500 pounds of wrap Saturday?
No, we did 550 of cold pack, and
500 cold pack.
that really didn't touch it.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is get some more and then finish this right out here. Right out here we got the cones. We'll have to finish that. Maybe get your boy or Gennaro to roll over a couple times with his thing. And then that'll be done with that. And that cold pack is holding up pretty good, except for one spot on my street where that curve is.
Oh, that wrap? Yes, sir.
Yeah, that wrap's not holding right there.
Yeah, we put cold pack on 4220, not wrap.
Okay, cold pack.
I may have misspoke it. I'm sorry.
Okay, cold pack's even better. So anyway, that's your update on that. Lee, would you please let everybody know what you go charge to rent that building? Now that's kind of like your project.
Well, I had, give you the long story, try to make it short. I had Shalina call several different communities in our area, get a copy of their guidelines they go by for their community centers. So I'm trying to mix and match and come up with some rules and regulations for people to rent, make sure that the city is covered, make sure that, you know, try to keep us from ending up in some big lawsuit or anything. Police protection is also allotted on some events. Capacity size may differ from in the building. As far as no admission fees or solicitation funds, all this stuff's prohibited. And we as a council need to decide whether we're going to allow alcohol. I don't know. For a wet town, I would think that you allow alcohol. If you have alcohol, you're automatically going to have a policeman there, which won't cost us anything.
You talking about somebody like have a party or something?
Yes, sir.
And they want to have alcohol, they'd have to have, they'd have to pay our police.
That's what I'm saying. It won't be anything come out of the city funds. It's just that we need, I guess, to decide if we're going to serve alcohol, let people serve alcohol in the facility or not.
Well, first of all, I was raised a Catholic, and if you have a reception there, they're going to drink, including the priest. So anybody down in here would like that if you didn't allow it.
That's what I think it would be hard to say you can't drink when the biggest part of our income in our city for years, even today, is.
It does support the local.
Yeah.
Okay, well, give me some suggestions, and what we'll do,
Well, let me
we're not going to go into it. Okay, hold on. We're not going to really go into it today, but I'm going to let John talk, but what we'll do is, we'll put it on the next council meeting, and we'll come up with some parameters then, because we'll be up and running then.
If you never got a copy of the last meeting to look over for us to decide on tonight, is what was discussed.
Not bad.
Well, we
We
can
got a little
agree with
crazy
something
last
and go
month.
ahead and vote it in next time. if
Yeah, I mean,
it's,
that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, we can call a special if you want to, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not calling this one.
Well, let me interject something from the EDB standpoint. We do have several fishing tournaments that's going to be set up this fall. The Two of Us tournament, which consists of a man and woman tournament companions fishing the lake. And I think, Mel, how many we're expecting so far in our boat numbers?
100 to 150.
100 to 150, so it's maybe as many as 300 people. And one of the assignments of us doing this tournament, we're providing them a meal one night. I think it's that Saturday night, Mel. that's gonna exemplify some of the things that we're doing. That the community center's offered us a venue for entertaining these people. And then we have another tournament called a crappie tournament, am I correct? And the crappie tournament's a little bit later than that. But anyway, the Two of Us tournament's a pretty big deal. It's a group out of Jasper County, I think, is heading up the group. But anyway, they're coming up and they're fishing our lake, and we're showing off our place here, and thank God the water's up. But anyway, with that said, these situations are going to be coming in that EDB's trying to support to bring notoriety to our lake and help our local commerce. And I think it'd be good to allow them. Don't you think so, Mel?
Alcohol?
Oh, I guess I shouldn't ask you. I know you.
Why did you ask him?
Well, I know. But anyway, with that said, it complements the local industry that supports this town and its various things that we try to provide to citizens. So that's my comment.
I think we can allow the alcohol as long as we have a responsible party. And we might have to draw some type of generic type contract. And as long as that responsible party knows that he's taking he or she is taking responsibility. That's what I'm saying. Taking responsibility. And I don't even see where we would even have to get our police involved.
I feel if there's alcohol involved in anything, there ought to be a police required to be there.
Protect the building.
I've been to protect the building and the city property.
And they would just have to pay the fee that police would ask for.
So
the fee that's set up in the guidelines here.
You did set the fee up for the police?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, that's good.
How much you got?
$35 an hour for the police.
$35 an hour?
Yes, sir.
We gonna get my badge. 35 hours.
Chris, you and I had discussed the maximum amount of people per building, and you told me 100. Was that just for that one meeting area?
The large meeting area.
What are we saying about the whole building as it's in its unfinished state? Could we almost
Probably about $1.50.
About 150? Would that one?
Because see, we're going to actually have almost we're going to have 3,000 square feet right now open. So, and that's, of course, that's accounting for tables and chairs and stuff like that. If it's a sit down like this here is, you can probably put 200 in there, in the large area.
You may have to do shift work now.
So what is your occupancy rating on that?
It's different. It's like 10 foot if there's tables and chairs. It's like 4 foot per person if it's a chair. If like you're sitting like this, it would vary. But right now, basing it on 3 rows of tables and chairs, would be 100 people in that open square foot area, 2,000 square foot area.
We can use the unfinished side also, so that will give us more occupancy.
Yeah, another 50
so we
people.
can accommodate your tournament.
So could we safely say 150 to 175 people?
Oh, yes.
The way it sits right now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What were some of the rates that you looked around for? What is it, someone looking if like someone wants to rent it for like once a month, what were we looking at?
What I looked at, you look at different, the 3 I looked at were anywhere between $50 to $300. The way I looked at it personally was, we've got a $300,000 building sitting here. I'm not about to rent that thing. I don't feel like the city should rent it for $50. That's a minimal amount for us. Yes, it's not finished out on the inside. We'll have nice bathroom and stuff, but it doesn't have tables and kitchen and all that. But it's still a very high dollar building and stuff that the city had to help fund it and we got developed for it. My idea was to say $250 for a day for people that live within Coffee City, $300 for people that do not live within Coffee City. Let me see here, and the deposit.
Chandler's got 150.
That's all they got for a deposit? What if they
What this is all to be homogenized together and created into a document for the Coffee City.
Yeah, but I'm saying the actual deposit, like.
No, that's just the rent for the building.
Oh,
It doesn't include the deposit. Now, the deposit, I was thinking of somewhere between 200 and 200. Like I said, I'm just throwing out numbers. If y'all have any different ideas, I'm thinking somewhere between 200 and 250, which is due back if
they
you
clean
think it's
it
too much,
up.
ma'am?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I just saw you rolling your eyes. I know it sounds like a lot of money, but we're also talking about a lot of building too.
I don't think that that's enough, because if someone stuck you with cleanup in there, we would have to hire people to come in there and clean that up.
What would be your suggestion?
And what if they damaged anything in there?
What would be your suggestion?
I'd say a minimum of 500.
For the closet?
Yes. I'm talking about if they broke something.
I understand it, but
That's
like the mayor and I had discussed, had briefly mentioned the other day, we don't want to set it too high, but we don't have people
You know, nobody ready.
able to rent it because of what the money they have available.
There ain't 30 people in Copper City who pay $500.
I know people that
Because
pay.
if you said 500 for a deposit, yet they're going to get sticker shock, even though they're going to get all that or most of it back, depending on if everything is cleaned up like it should be. You're looking at $750 to $800 just to rent that building for a day.
But it's
With-
refundable as long as they
It's
act their
refundable.
age. You know, if they behave themselves, it's refundable.
Well, you still have recourse if they tear something up. But you just have instant satisfaction at those kind of numbers. I think you have to meet.
Instant gratification on a
On a
recourse is better.
I know, I agree, but I can see Lee and the mayor's point that we could price this thing outside the reach of.
How many weddings have you been to where it's $165 a plate?
Well,
That's no money at all.
Can we get back to reality, like the regular people over here? So, I mean, so what are we looking at?
Well,
Are you still gonna bring everything together and vote on it? Or is it still the planning purposes?
Well,
Don't swear.
You don't want me telling Phil what I really think?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I've got like 6 council meetings down here in Christmas and
Still going strong.
on the same chip.
See, my chip humping like one gig or something.
There's a 68 something.
Yeah, that's an awesome machine. Awesome machine. And takes a good picture. Well, both of them. Even the one I got takes a good picture. And you can go through there and take steals off of it.
Yeah, I know how
They're
to
doing that with cell phones now.
I don't know how to do it, but it does it.
If you take a video or something with your cell phone now, you can pick what you want, just take a picture. You know, pull a picture out of that video sequence.
Well, it's recording your voice, so.
No, we need to know what's better than
Mr. Strauss would be like, what's that noise? That's a fire chief.
You gotta play heel to the cheese.
Which one?
You know,
When I made the sousaphone and
Oh, it's massive. They have this big, America's next to it.
my son played the sousaphone in bands.
Turn his phone off. I left mine out in the car. That way I don't have to worry about it.
I left mine at home.
But I'll probably have a message when I get out there for the day. I need to go pick something up at the grocery store.
I told you, that's what my wife does. She sends me the list.
Adjustments, and I've never seen anything like it. It's a big piece of.
I was in the Army. They changed the music of the visiting dignitaries because it was like in 86, 87. Anyway, it was basically sending the clowns was the music they were playing. And somebody finally looked up the composer and it was, they changed it. Somebody will always figure it out.
Yeah.
So I was trying to think of what the name of it was, but it was. Oh man! I watched that movie the other day about 3 o'clock in the morning with old Susan.
If we can't speak a little bit, it's got 3 different levels, and it's a mag that you stick to the back of your car. And then you can check exactly how.
You know what I seen on the lake yesterday? I saw a girl on one of those blow-up mattresses,
Try to do some research on it.
and she was, if you're going up 315, she was probably 200 yards out, and she was between the 2 banks of land. Which, I mean, she can do it if she wants to, but man, a boat come through there and not see her?
Well, see, I used to have a buoy off my boathouse there. To try to keep people off the boat.